So I would personally not wish fascism took place in Korea, but if it did, then I would imagine Nazism because it is the most representative. Like it's like representing. It's an example of fascism, and we all know that when Hitler took power, he was a dictator and he took complete control of Germany, which was I wouldn't want that to happen because he killed people when when citizens weren't listening to him and when they weren't doing as he asked them to do. And also, I just don't like the idea of dictatorship. And when dictatorship comes to Korea, then I would see people die. I would see one dictator taking complete control of Korea, and I would understand that some citizens would prefer to have their country rise in power, but I would also see citizens being deprived of individual rights, individual freedom that every human being is supposed to possess. And if you as shown in Italy, Italy was one example. It was where fascism began, and citizens supported fascism because the leader, who was Mussolini or something, this leader, he promised to revive the economy and he promised to rebuild the armed forces for people's good. But fascism is actually an extreme form of nationalism, and I wouldn't imagine this to be a good thing in Korea because individual freedom, people's opinions, their rights are the most important thing to consider before rising a country's power. And the most important, most significant thing I would see is probably people being deprived of individual freedom because that is the most important characteristic of fascism. And also, fascist rulers, supporters would try to change people to support their idea of fascism, and I would probably expect war to happen between fascist and anti-fascist. There would probably be a division between the two. Korea won't be just totally fascist. So that is what I would expect, and I personally wouldn't want fascism to take place in Korea.